This area right in here still right there doesn't have a burr yet. Now how long you can have in a defect depends on the radius of curvature. If this is 13 feet, this will contact the ice over a large region. So you can have a fairly decent area that is not sharp, and it's not going to be a problem. But if you go here where the radius of curvature may be only say it's 6 feet here, the area it contacts the ice is less. So what will happen is that if you've got something here that's a whole centimeter, that you could tend to lose your edge if it's almost the same as a contact patch. It's really bad near the toe because you got a radius of curvature here that's maybe only a half a meter to a meter right in this region. Pretty stable with the flare. Okay, I measured the number of times to get a good edge on a set of flare blades here. Brand new steel, purposely used a Sparx unit, and I went through and purposely did not use a cross grind wheel to take out the nicks from the factory steel. So I did one blade and then did the other. It took 14 on one of them and 24 on another one to get the edges to where all the usable surface has got a good burr on it. They got most of it out probably in 6 or 8, 10, but there was a couple little pesky areas that took a lot if you want to watch the whole video. And I got a large radius of hollow, 7/8, because that's actually only equivalent to a 3/8 supposedly in bite. So I needed to have a Sparx wheel with a larger radius of curvature. This was the largest I had, so worked out pretty well. It was actually less than I thought. This is a flare blade here, and this is a CCM XS system blade. Okay, here I'm going to go ahead and sharpen a flare skate blade and show you what it looks like with each pass. Here's a blade here that hasn't ever been sharpened. It has this kind of look like it's got a cross grind on it. That's a factory blade. It's got lines that are perpendicular, like it was run this way through a wheel, like old time. I don't know if it's blanked or it's cross grind like that. But instead of cross grinding it with a conventional grinder, I'm going to go ahead and just use the Sparx and see how many passes it takes to clean it up, because not everybody's got a cross grinder. So here's the one that's got one pass on it right here, the sister blade. So I'm going to go through and do a pass, and then I'm going to stop and show you what it looks like. So there's a 7/8 inch wheel. This is the old ES 100. Had this probably over 3-4 years. And we'll see if we can get this on here like this. These are marks I put on for some strobe testing to see what the RPM is. Now this is a blade holder that you can use. So there's the one I'm not going to use. Now you can just kind of hold this down in here. You've got to hold this to where from here to here, this is parallel, and the flare is from here up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the Sparx holder here. Okay, just looking at the blade here, this is the toe, this is the heel because it's less rounded, so it's got to go in there like this. There's the toe. This is the heel. Goes in there like this. Turn this. Okay, here's the blade holder from Sparx. It's got heel, toe. Look at the blade here. This is more blunt here. So this is the heel for stability, the toes for cornering. So you can just drop it in here like this. This is an LS or an XS blade for CCM. It's got the screw that you adjust to tighten it up right here. So I'm going to go through and center that. And there you go. Kind of a doofus here for a second. Turn it the wrong way. There you go. Now the clamp on there is going to clamp. It's got a clamp. Between those dots and in this piece. If it clamps up here, you're going to have a problem because that's where the flare is. So the flare blade is like this. It's got a clamp in here. So I'm going to show that now going in the machine. Got the blade holder here. I'm going to go ahead and put the heel to the right and the toe to the front, which is like this. Okay, I'm going to put the blade in. This is the toe. This is the heel. Open this up wide because this is flare. Make sure it's fit down, clamp it. Now I've got this to where all this is happy. You have to move these in so the lights don't go off. You zoom over here, see that light there? You go over here. And I had to fiddle with it a few times to kind of get it to where it was right. So you want this to be pushed down like that. Now, I'm going to go through and do one pass. It's already had one pass from earlier. And I go up here, pull it out, show you what it looks like. Okay, now we've gone 2 passes on this. This is one that hasn't been sharpened. It's got the cross ground from the factory. And here's one that's got 2 passes with the 5/8 inch or 7/8 inch Sparx ring. You can see here it's still got some more to go. You can see the little marks I put on there, so it's clamping on the parallel area and the non-flared area. This is the 3rd pass. Okay, leaving this still in the holder. There's 3 passes. It's got a sharp edge right there. Still hasn't got to that. Almost looks like a rental skate with the edge damage on there. So that's 3. So I'm just pushing this for 1 pass because I'm experimenting here. It's the ES 100. Okay, this is 4. That's sharp all through there. This is all sharp. Still got some to go over here. And here's how far it's gone up onto this. Went right to here, went up to here. This is with the cam setting of 4. I'm just going to leave that because that's what I normally use for hockey skates, so we're just going to see how high it goes up on there. Okay, here a little bit goofed. I went ahead and did 2, so this is actually up to 6. This has all got a fairly good edge through here. Still got some to clean up along here. But it's cleaning up quicker than I thought it would go. And that's with no cross grinding at all. As received blade. That's 6. Okay, I went 2 more, so this is a total of 8. All this is sharp. There's a little bit right through here. Still needs some. And this other side, there's an area right through here. You can kind of feel it, or you can actually look at the light. Machine's actually pretty well. There's an area right here. I'm starting to get a burr. Okay, I just did one more, so this is a total of 9. All this has got a nice burr on this side. Right in the back here too. Right here in the front, it still hasn't got some right through here. That's because the raw blades, you've got to see the way they're made. These are stamped or cross-grained to the ground, perpendicular to the wheel. And purposely didn't use any other cross grinding. A lot of people don't have a bunch of machines. Okay, this is 10 passes. I'm looking here at the toe. There's still a little area here that is not fully sharp. It's fully sharp here, but there's no burr from right here to here yet. It's 11 passes. Looking at the toe area here. Still right in here. Still no burr from right here to here yet. Okay, this is 12 passes on the toe. Just like right in this little region here. May need 1 or 2 more passes. We'll try one more. 13 passes. The toe. That's real sharp right to right here. There's a little area that I can go one more pass. Okay, 14 passes. And that did the trick. It's fully got a sharp edge through here. Now, I didn't go through, I've got the cam set at 4. I'm not going to play with that with this video, but it's sharpened right up to here. And the back went all the way up to here on the heel. You can put went to here. And this, it went to there on the toe. Now I'm going to do the other blade too. I'm going to go ahead and jump and do 4 from stock blade. Here's the uncut blade, unsharpened blade directly out of the box. I didn't do any cross grind or anything, just assuming all you've got is a Sparx unit. So you can see on here you've got some chamfered areas or whatever. Maybe they get the rough burrs off. So that's why you've got to do a lot of passes to get that edge to be square. This is the blade. Put it in the holder. Try to get it centered. Hold it in. You rotate this around. Yep. Gotta go the right way though. So you click it in place. And then the flare goes to here to the steel is the flare. That's the part that's bulged out. And from here to the pink or orange, whatever that is, or red, that's the parallel region that you clamp on. So we're going to go for it and go to 4 here. 7/8" grind ring on the old ES 100 here. Okay, this is blade number 2. Went to 4 cycles. You can see here, hasn't started through here yet. This one side really doesn't have any sharp edge yet. And that's the raw cross grind from the factory. So all I'm going to do, let's do 3 more. Okay, we've got 3 more, so it's a total of 7 passes. Pass means the grind wheel on the Sparx goes from one end and back. That's 1 cycle on the microchip. So I got some areas that have gone fully sharp over here. This has still got a big chamfer on it. This has got a sharp edge here. Heel. The other one we had to go do a lot to go into here, and that appears to be the same way. See, it's got some, you can still see the cross grind through here with 7. So I'll do 3 more. That's 3 more passes. So I'm up to 13 on the second blade. The video clip going to 10 was kind of misplaced. That's all sharp. I can feel right through here there's not a burr yet. You can rotate this in the light and kind of tell it's not to a sharp edge. And on this other side here, that's not, it's almost to a sharp edge, but it's not. And then on this heel region here, that's not yet either. What you can do is you can feel this side, you feel a burr, and compare it to the other and see that's kind of like it's dull. But it has not, it's hard to see, but right through here, it's still got the raw blanking or the cross grind I can see. So let me go 2 more. Okay, I'm up to 15, did 2 more. This is the second set of flare blades. That's got an edge on it. And right through here, there's still not an edge right through there. That's on the toe, but it's on the other side. So, and then over here, it's got a place that still is not totally sharp edge. We're up to 15. Good ways to compare one side versus another. That's got a wicked edge through there. Right through here on the toe, it's still not a defined edge through here. We'll do 1 more. So we're up to 16 passes, second blade. It's all killer sharp on this side. Right through here still. Need to go some more passes. 17 passes now. That's got an excellent edge on that side here. Still, it's not entirely sharp up here. Don't have a burr yet. Compare the 2 sides. It's a nice burr through here. We'll go 1 more. Okay, I'm up to 18 passes. Just about got it, but not good enough. Right through here, this has still got a chamfer there. There's no burr here yet. The burr starts about right here. So that's like a dull edge. Compare the both sides, you can tell that's got a burr, this doesn't. It's a good way to, when you have to really look, you can kind of tell between the 2. This is a brand new blade, 18 passes. This is 19 passes here. Got some machinery running in the background. And right there still doesn't have A burr through here. We'll go one more. We're up to 20 now. Second blade. This side's got a nice burr. This side I can kind of catch the glimmer here. See, there's an area right here. It's no burr yet. The same area I've been looking at before. So we'll go one more. Up to 21. Nice burr. Still slightly rounded right here. This area right in here still right there doesn't have a burr yet. Now how long you can have in a defect depends on the radius of curvature. If this is 13 feet, this will contact the ice over a large region. So you can have a fairly decent area that is not sharp, and it's not going to be a problem. But if you go here where the radius of curvature may be only say it's 6 feet here, the area it contacts ice is less. So what will happen is that if you've got something here that's a whole centimeter, that you could tend to lose your edge if it's almost the same as a contact patch. It's really bad near the toe because you got a radius of curvature here that's maybe only a half a meter to a meter right in this region. Through here it might be, I don't know, it might be 3 or 4 feet when you get real close to the toe. But there's still right there, it's not sharp. Not sure if I got all the clips here, but this is up to 22. That little region through here is still... Now you're deciding whether you want to just waste the wheel or go through and try it. How good is good. It's all nice through here. One little region through here. We'll go one more pass. We're up to 23. And this same little region in here still, there's no edge right through there. There is, feel the burr on either side. Right here. But this area has gotten smaller. We'll do one more. Okay, we're up to 24. I would say that's good enough. Got a good burr through it, the whole piece. So this one took 24. The other one only took 14, and that's typical on a new skate blade of any type. It's when they come from the factory, they're just blanked, or they're just you take more passes. Now I could be a purist and do this one 10 more to match it with this one so they're the same height. I'm probably not going to do that because you just run up the grinding wheel. So here's in the 7/8, got a 14 and a 24 that I've used up. And if you put these on top of each other, you're not going to be able to tell. There's probably just a, I don't know if it takes off, it might be 75 millionths every time. So if you've got 10, I don't know how much it really takes, but some people like to equal out the wear. That's on the flare blade. So I purposely did not do a cross grind, and let's say cross grind. I didn't use another machine to either on a cross grinder go through and grind this. But some people have a regular hollow grinder like this, then they have a cross grinder just to get out the nicks and stuff. I purposely didn't do that because I wanted to just see how many passes it would take on the Sparx. That's with a 7/8 inch wheel. And probably should use one at the larger, because here maybe a 1 1/8, but I don't happen to have one that large. Okay, with a brand new 7/8 inch radius of hollow, I went through 14 in one flare and 24 on another, so that's a total of 38 passes, and I'm down 1 click here. That's with this 7/8 inch right through here. First time on the machine. With an ES 100.